inside. Bring around the outside. Much deeper. Nearly spins. Wow. Side by side here. The wins on his second outing. The hoop spins.
Yo. Hello, everyone, and welcome to second round of Tier B.
And with Focuser, it's Max One, and soon looks like no one will join us on the commentary. We hope. He might come in a bit late. But, well, seems like it is a pretty sunny day out here in Silverstone.
So far, it does seem like that.
Well, this race is quite an important one because now, whoever will lead the championship after Silverstone, he's gonna go to Tier A because of the departure of one of our drivers on Tier A. So a spot at Aston Martin has opened up on Tier A, and whoever will lead the championship after Silverstone will get promoted to Tier A.
Yeah, exciting stuff there. It's very important race for these guys if they want to get early ticket to Tier A.
I'm gonna pull up the standings and see who can go to Tier A.
Everyone can. Only one race.
It's been only one race, but those who haven't scored a single point
will probably not have that chance. Unless we see something very weird happening.
Yep, we have to remember that it's only one driver who can go to Tier A. So,
yeah.
Well, exciting stuff happening.
Exciting stuff. Yeah. Well, now about the quali Silverstone. Track prone to mistakes usually. Very technical.
Quite easy to, high speed, quite easy to invalidate. There is quite a lot of spots where you can invalidate your lap, go out of track limits, and invalidate your lap. Also, we have forgotten to announce that, well, our driver from Bahrain, Maybach, who was resigning for Williams, now is a full-time driver because of the departure of Arion from, again, Dig Racing. Since he's the owner, so he can't really do much. But either way, Maybach is now in the championship lead from Bahrain since he's won the race. It will be quite interesting to see how will he get on, as Adam is about to cross the Sector 1 timing line, 27.4. I don't know how good is that.
It's actually, I think that's pretty decent. 27.4.
Do you remember somewhere maybe from yesterday's Tier A race?
I mean, I don't think it's fast.
Fair. Until Red Bull gets out of the way of his.
But he validates.
Aye. Yeah.
Ideal for him.
That's Silverstone to you.
Yeah, Cortez is behind on a lap. We're gonna have to watch out very nicely.
That
may
Red
not be
Bull?
getting a bit. I think that's nice.
Yeah, although I don't think that Cortez had to lift a bit. Also, which is quite funny that you might want to be careful on qualifying. You may not want to get a qualifying ban for Monaco.
Yeah, because next race Monaco, if you get a quali ban, obviously, well, you are screwed a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, as Cortez, 26.8 bunker.
That is a really strong lap from Cortez there.
Very strong lap. Very good circuit for Cortez from what I've known. So, yeah. Was Doppy Golfa Tauri spun there on the... Where is that? That's a chicane. No, what's happened there? Doppy's retired already from crash.
We could go to the onboard with the Alfa Romeo and see where is his car. That's about to...
Yeah.
Where Doppy?
Back
okay,
there.
yeah. He despawned. Well, Not ideal for Doppy. He's gonna start last then, unless someone will get disqualified. But Maybach with
Super Gaming putting at 27.
and a
Time,
Maybach
so
with 27.3.
very good times here with the heavy drivers. Diamond goes to
Oh, but yeah, we're in just half a tenth of Snowy.
first was up, I think, but he decided to come hits. On a lap, finishing lap. See where is this gonna put him? Big interaction zone.
Kisha
Branching
as
off
well.
it. Dust
Kisha
27
Oh.
too.
27 like P3. Well, Kisha is as well reserving for Mercedes driver for a second week in a row.
Yeah, very good time. Ukraine invalidated his time. Lando, yeah, up. Final corner basically. I put him on the timing sheets. The line 28-1. Up to P8. A lot of people still having not dropped sometimes.
Well, as I'm looking into the standings, I can say that most likely Maybach and Sarg, and maybe even Adam can get to Tier A.
Yeah, those people who finish in top 5 last race would probably be the ones who have the better chance of getting through.
But
But they need to score good points.
if we were going to finish now how the qualifying is, so like Maybach P4, then he will go and be promoted to Tier A.
Yes, I think he just needs to outscore the championship. Like,
He has an 8-point lead from Ben Andrews.
he does have an 8-point lead. He wants to make sure. Probably should just if he outpoint Maybach is P1, he's certain to. Basically,
Yeah. So he pretty much has the upper hand on everyone.
Cardi in the car a bit. Stowe into the last chicane. Last part 2, a bit of a twitch there on the traction. The street ends up on the second sector, but ends down on the last corner, so losing a lot of time through that third sector, having a bit some snaps.
Well, oh. Hello, Newman? Is he alive or is he not?
We having technical difficulties with our other commentator. The Adam on a lap, 25, a bit slower than first lap we saw, his first second limits there at Cops, but this time staying on them. I guess characteristic part about the circuit. Understeer but gets the time right. A bit down on Cortez. Cortez did a no 3-1 second.
Well,
So
now
he's a bit down, but
heading into Stowe, he needs to watch out on the exit to not invalidate it. He keeps it clean. Now into club. Oh, this is like if you're on the controller, this is like one of the most difficult traction zones you can be on. As Adam gets 27.4.
he's 6 very competitive time. I think Andrew's also finishing up. Then their last race. Oh, might have actually been starting a lap. I think he was starting a lap.
Hello guys, sorry for the delay.
Oh,
It's
there
me.
he is.
Yeah, hello. What's happening? What's happening, guys?
Just
Who do we
well-
have on a lap?
Well, I
And
mean,
Andres.
we're seeing Andrews now. A
Ooh.
contender last race. Let's see what he does. 27-3 first sector.
Quite competitive.
Cortez had a fairly decent lap, 26.8 as a bunker.
Wow. Cortez definitely on pace today, as it seems like. Also, and Andrius is on pace.
Hope so.
And-
Race seems this, but no lap set yet. At least not represented.
Yeah, let's see what the middle sector is gonna look like for him.
through Magus and Beckett, keeps it tight,
Oh,
getting
but
a
he
nice
validated.
exit. Oh, he went way too much to the inside and just went over the white line.
I bet he's just gonna finish the lap to get a delta through, so then he can have a representation of his lap on the next one. Yeah, he continues. Yeah.
Someone a lap Amen, I think. Yeah, but he has no battery versus Ash. Versus recharge. I don't know why
It's maybe
the
starting
outlaps.
now.
Yeah, the outlaps keep appearing 1 second. Up or
No, Bartus is not on a lap.
yeah.
Yeah.
And who else do we have? We have the Alfa Romeo, maybe?
Oh,
Great names. Pure super gaming though.
Super.
Up to 3
Wow!
tenths almost. Yeah, 26.6, but he has to finish the lap. Through the last part of the track we go. Keep it clean. The apex well.
patient on the traction zone.
Traction. The line where he's gonna be at 26.
Wow!
Oh,
Wow, guys! What a lap from Super Gaming!
Impressive lap there.
it seems like Cortez might have a challenger today.
Yeah, definitely has. And as we saw before in the cup, as well with Andrius, and they are quite competitive. So yeah, it's interesting to see like how do you handle to race in the cup and then to race in Tier B? Like you have
I
the
mean,
same.
well, if the circuit is the same, it's not really much of an issue if you think about it.
Yeah, definitely it's not that much of an issue, but like you are tired, like.
Well, well, next week it will definitely be quite interesting for the cup driver since, well, the next cup round will be Abu Dhabi, but Tier B will be on Monaco.
Very
Oh
different
yeah,
circuits.
yeah. they have to drive Abu Dhabi and then they need to have the perfect concentration to not hit the wall and do a perfect lap on Monaco. So that's gonna be interesting, I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
Matal will be out for the next week as Hurgimi
12.
P12.
Oh, Super Gaming.
Super
Super
Gaming.
Gaming retired.
Well,
No,
Let-
his car is still
let's-
moving, I believe.
no,
The McLaren.
Yeah, that car
Yeah.
I think it's just I don't know. Early, I think. Don't see the lap, the timer, so we don't really know.
Maybe he knows he did the fastest lap he could do today, so he just retired straight away.
well, but even with the track evolution, you can still improve nonetheless.
That's some time, I
Definitely.
believe. Why is that? Then not improving on his lap.
There's a Ferrari in front.
Oh,
Is he going to block him on the last corners? Let's see. Oh,
it's not
It
so
is.
does Lando.
yeah. And yeah, who do we have? He finished? Or is he? Adam is on a lap, yes. Speed sector is 0.3.
Almost 2 tenths improvement.
The braking board's already gone in previous corner.
As he now goes into the second sector, we're about to approach Cops corner, which is the fastest corner on this track. You take it on 7th gear, almost full throttle on qualifying, and he validates there.
Again,
Aye,
already
aye, aye.
twice that's happened to him.
Yeah, Adam and that corner, they are not the greatest friends of each other.
I would like to ask a question to Focus here. So we've seen yesterday Tier A race, and in this commentating room, you are the only one that drove that race, and you are the only one that knows how it is to do a quali lap there. So what do you need to do the perfect lap around this track?
I mean, to do a perfect lap, you just need to stay on the line, basically. There's a racing line, especially through sector 2. Yes, you don't get right, you're just gonna understeer your way up, and that's also that also happens on turn 3, 4, 5, that section, and on I think it's 6, 7, and of sector 1, start of sector 2. You're not on the line you miss an apex, you're gonna miss another apex, and that just becomes in the lap basically ruined.
As
Well,
we see Cortez
yeah.
final on his lap, out again with 3 minutes to go. Oh, he did only one lap, didn't he?
Yeah, and we already went to P3. Up from him there as well.
Yeah. Then
And
could Cortez? I mean, if you think about it,
I think
then
one.
if you think about it, Cortez could be saving up one set of souls for the race?
yeah, I think he did because he didn't do his second attempt. So this
Yeah.
is his actual second attempt. As we're following him on board through Cop's corner. Let's see if he invalidates like the other guy.
Oh, he does.
Oh yeah, it does.
Well,
Oh yeah.
That's quality down for him. I don't think he has enough to do another lap.
Definitely not.
Lap for
I mean,
Payback the
Yeah.
championship leader after, well, only one race, but he's won that race. So, through sector 2.
Very clean at the moment.
Be a bit cautious. Proving good then.
Yes.
is
Not
this
bad
like-
for him.
But he's
Is
gonna
that-
need a bit of a better that sector if he wants to get P3 very close up there. First corner,
Cortez retires.
a bit cautious, but
Oh, maybe a little bit of a moment.
most
But he goes up to P3.
that's Cortez the time. I think he's not gonna have enough time to run up.
Who's up next? Spicer.
After this lap, let's see. Lap, I think it's Allen.
The
Not doing a very
Williams?
good lap.
Oh no. As both Red Bulls about to start the laps.
I mean, I'd like to see Hand Andrew's lap later because he's quite a competitor for me today. So let's see if he's gonna challenge for the P3 or even the P2.
Yeah, unless he's gonna validate out cops, which he has done already before.
The other Alpines, they're right now 7 and 8. No way going out of the sector 2. He is improving by 3 tenths. Very good sector 2 for him. He needs to keep the sector 3 clean. Might be able to go up there P3, P4. Very nicely done. A chicane. That team done, but gonna block him. Far enough away. Let's see. Corner goes to the line. What's this gonna be? 0.8. Team up just one place, but ahead of his teammate. Provisional.
Jesus. That P4, P7, it's so tight.
It is tight. We have Ivax not have enough time. He's rested his lap, so he's retired from the session. Of both
And
them.
what's gonna do? What's he gonna do? What's and Andrew's gonna do? Let's see his first sector. Is he gonna be competitive? Yes, it's quite competitive.
He is a tenth down compared to Cortez and Super Gaming on first sector, so he has to make up the time on second and first sector.
Yeah, well, maybe he has more downforce, and then he's gonna gain it up on the second sector. We have to wait and see. As we go, now scopes, not invalidating, not pushing that much.
You know, the most important part of the track, you can gain a lot of and lose a lot of time here. Seems like he doesn't validate this time, gets well on the exit, opens the DRS through Hangar Straight, now heading into Stove. The last, pretty much it is the last room where you can invalidate. Goes for the late apex, stays on the track,
Oh,
okay,
just about.
just about. Now into the club chicane. Can he stick it on pole maybe? Gets the traction
Might
quite
see
well.
him up there. Let's see, finishing the lap, goes to a 26.9. Ends up P3. Let's see, Kishel finishing his lap, goes up, improves, but I don't think he's gonna up any places. Yeah, I think Adam is also finishing his lap 3 tenths up. You're gonna put him P4. Good lap from him. What? Saw him invalidate a couple of times, so he's nice to get it back together. And that's Spicer, I think, the last car that was gonna finish his lap, but decides not to. And
Well,
that's quality done. Pole for
Super
Super
Gaming.
Gaming.
Cortez on the front row, and Andrews P3. seems like. Well,
Super pole for super gaming, guys. What a pole position.
Yeah.
26.5.
2 tenths
that-
clear of Cortes.
Oh well, Maybach is P5. Is it gonna be enough?
Well, depends. I don't. Where did Super Gaming end last week? Pull it up.
I'm gonna check.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
I'm
Super
gonna do
did
it
not
myself.
finish. He doesn't have a single point. Super Gaming.
So it's gonna be very tough for him. Be able to.
So last race, sorry if I interrupt.
Ah.
Last race, Super Gaming ended up in retirement.
Yeah,
So
no points for N. Well, so as I'm looking, then and Andros might be the biggest threat for Maybach.
definitely.
Yeah,
Because
but
Maybach ended P1 and last race and Andrews ended P2. So they are the ones to look at. Even
Yeah. 7 point
Saad
difference.
and Adam.
if they finish as they got on quali, for example, it won't be enough for Andrews. He needs to gain more than 7 points in order to overtake Maybach on the championship. Tsar is also up there, but on the championship standings is P3, but qualifying P10. Bit of the pace, don't know if he will be able to make those places up. And then Adam, we saw, he's up there, he has a chance, but it might be an outside chance at it.
Oh,
Yeah, a bit of a dark, cloudy sky over here.
yeah.
Can
Seems
it
like
be like the cup?
Will we
Seems like
see some rain?
seems like it's overcast.
Definitely.
Could there maybe be rain late in the race?
We'll see some rain. It's the UK.
Hmm.
We know how UK
I mean,
is.
it is the UK, but well, qualifying was quite sunny, so I don't
Yes,
know. We're about to see.
now that we have a bit of asking if there will be a tier C stream. Yes, there are tier C streams.
On Wednesday.
And it's gonna be Monte Carlo, so definitely something to look at.
Definitely something to watch.
The content. We're gonna see some real content.
Especially
Also.
with
Apparently, Donato will be racing, so
yeah, I was about to say that.
Exciting
Right.
stuff on tier C for sure.
Of course, we are joking, guys. So we are ready. Maybe Max Fun. I don't know. You do it.
no,
guys.
focus.
I'll do it. Oh, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And they go. Seems like a pretty good getaway from Super Gaming. Adam, overtaking Cortes already. Is he down the inside? Yeah, he is of Super Gaming. He's shot up to P1 as he has the medium tires already, see?
What a start from Adam, already up to P1, Maybach P3.
And he's getting a
Cortes,
penalty for corner cutting.
Cortes today had a great start there. He dropped down to P4 from P2.
It's a couple of cars already on the gravel. Topi and UK Lucas. See, I think that's for P7. Kishel and Sar fighting. As Cortes fighting with Maybach. Side by side. The rundown to cops was gonna be ahead. Wardy wants to get his nose into it. They're already going side by side. Don't make it 3 wide into here. The Aston Martin's one
Are you
side.
hearing an echo on the stream?
No.
What?
I don't know. Cortes fighting
No.
with Maybach. No one was complaining about it.
Yeah. Well, Adam, already with a one-side grab on those mediums. Seems that there is quite some split strategies there.
His fight for
someone-
P3 getting spicy. Cortes and Maybach side by side for almost an entire lap. Maybe pushing a bit wide. Cortes there. They're gonna go 3 wide.
The two Aston Martins fighting so hard. This
Oh my
I think
is gonna
Wardy
work
got
well for
pushed
them.
out a bit. He's gonna lose the place now to Kishel. Not to Andrews, sorry, Kishel. We see that Ferrari losing a bit of
Ferrari.
control there. That's
Side
no
by
way.
side
Side
to the
here.
first corner. Oh my god. It's snowing.
Is Kishel went out of shape there. Almost a bit of contact there. They keep it clean so far. Just about. Think
As Lucas-
fighting. Oh my god, they're going for wide. There's contact.
Oh, oh my god, he
Oh, there's
almost
a crash
cashed it.
ahead. What are we seeing right now? Let's start.
What?
I
Not
don't
a
know.
yet.
There was a big crash there. Contact. Oh, we see. Oh, that's Maybach dropping some places. What's happened to him? I think he's spun. Or
He's
had,
spun!
or he's had a mistake. He's dropped
Yeah,
3
he might have
places
a,
now.
he might have a moment coming out of the
Lucas.
block field.
Look, Yugi Lucas retiring already in the pits. Ideal for his race already. Was quite far back down after he had some contact with Topi at the start. Adam pulling a bit of a gap, maybe inspired by Makeback's strategy last week of going first on the mediums and maybe getting a gap.
Yeah, though you have to remember that Silverstone, it is really hard on the tires. About like 10 laps into the race, those mediums they will be pretty much they will be pretty much gone by that point. Around 60%, nonetheless, what the setup will be.
Yeah, they will be bad, but then again he's gonna put a bit of an undercut when he goes onto the hards and he decides to box on everyone else.
Yeah, Silverstone is one of those tracks where undercut is actually working.
So he's gonna go on the mediums, try to get a gap and box to those hards and maybe get a bit of a gap there as well. Then
Definitely.
he will have the pace disadvantage on the hard spot. Gonna be too bad.
As Viardi goes on the inside of End Andrews, he tries to break later, and Andrews is gonna definitely go to try to switch back, but he has a deficit of tires, so he just lets him go. And he goes up to P4.
Yeah, and
from Viardi, maybe he wants Cortes now. He's on the mediums, Cortes. I think he's on the hards. Yes, he is. Maybe he wants Cortes to not fighting too much if he's gonna get close to him. Mediums are gonna be better probably until around lap 10, 11. So he wants to get that pace. He wants to take advantage of the mediums that he has on right now, and maybe push towards super gaming.
Well, Adam, even with the tire advantage, he's not getting that much on super gaming.
No, not right now. He's lost a bit on this lap. Around
Yeah,
the 10th.
He lost about 2 tenths, yeah.
Was man on there. Cortes at the start of this lap, but followed by Weardy. So the Aston Martins are right now the fastest cars on track. We see a yellow flag, sector 3. Who is that? I think that's Wyman. Yeah, Wyman spun it on the last corner. I think he was almost up to the points.
Not the greatest day in the office for him.
See, I think Weardy is gonna try to get. He's getting closer to Cortes. We see a yellow flag again. Oh, that's
That's McLaren.
Nitro spun it out of the chicane, going into the straight. Not an ideal race for the McLarens.
Oh, he's Nitro.
Yeah, that's Nitro.
Oh, yeah.
He just has the weird name. Adam already getting the penalty.
This is gonna hurt his race.
A lot.
Quite a lot. Super Gaming on this lap has gained a tenth and a half. So, yeah.
Is he on DRS range?
He is in DRS, I think he is.
No, he doesn't have the DRS right now, but he's in the range. He wasn't there for the detection zone.
As the Aston Martins are fighting, Weird is gonna try to go to make a move on Cortes. Still quite doesn't make it. He needs a few meters to get him, and he's gonna follow him through the club chicane, which is very possible to overtake there. So he has to wait, I think, one more lap. Also, Cortes has gained quite a bit on Super Gaming. In fact, the Aston Martins are on a very good pace at the moment. They are gaining on everyone.
Well, if you're Viardi, do you want to overtake Cortes and maybe lose some time, or do you maybe want to take the lead of the Aston Martins and maybe pull Cortes along with you towards Super Gaming?
I mean, I would. If I was Cortes, I would let my teammate through. So maybe he can fight with Super Gaming and Adam.
The McLarens, they don't. Super Gaming got DRS on the straight, so he's gonna be hooked onto that DRS. Very powerful here on Silverstone, but I think he's also gonna get hooked on is the Aston Martins. right now barely getting in. They have to get a nice scopes, which they do.
Cortez is in DRS of Super Gay, so looks like
So
we've
this
got
is
a
a
little bit
5-car DRS train.
yeah, from Adam to and Andrews.
Track in which you see a lot of DRS trains. DRS very powerful. Super gaming.
Super
Does he
gaming,
wants to
come
go?
on.
Does he want to go for the lead already? Really close.
Well,
Adam doesn't seem to have that early pace.
Well, if
Yeah,
you
and
get-
he's not also pushing energy, if you see. He is on 70%.
Yeah, let's see Adam for example. He's running there as well.
Adam's pace will get only worse and worse with the tire wear that Silverstone has. So I mean, if you're super gaming, you may want to actually, well, around lap 6, you may have a little bit of pace advantage, as we can see here, since he is already on the back of super game of Adam. So you get, if I would be super game, I would go to take the lead and try maybe to pull away from Adam.
Yeah, he seems to have the pace, so he will be probably looking to try to overtake as soon as possible, and maybe have Adam in between him and Cortez and Viardi, who seems to be very fast right now. And maybe tow Adam along far enough so that Cortez cannot overtake him, because of course with every car having DRS it's gonna be very difficult to overtake on a straight line.
Yeah. I mean, but Super Game seems like he's taking his time, probably he's just waiting until he will be close enough to not use around plenty of his battery.
The Cortez has to worry about his teammate. He turns back on him. I have to watch that later, because Super Gaming returns back, I think. Pushing a bit
Yeah.
of the battery on the slipstream DRS.
Yeah, he's gonna go for it on the outside.
Not far alongside. The better
Not
exit
now.
goes on the outside. Super Gaming, both fighting
Trying maybe to do
side
full
by
pursuit, but
side.
around the outside.
There's enough room.
Adam is
Who's gonna back out early?
Oh,
Oh, almost a
I
faded
think
melon
no
there.
one is. Yeah, no one backed out. Cortez now getting here. Is gonna send it. No, Viardi wants to send it. And Andrews. All these cars are in between a second.
Oh, that's
5 cars in
unlucky.
between a second. Super Gaming and Adam still side by side. Who got the DRS? Super Gaming did. Using the battery.
well, the fight has started already. Nobody will back out now. They're so close together. This is like Silverstone in real life, 2022.
Close together. Oh, still Adam trying to fight around the outside. Gets the better run out of the corner. He's gonna be fully
gonna make
ahead
it.
into cops.
Oh.
He's still fighting. He's still defending. Great for his race now. If he doesn't have the pace, he just has to keep these guys behind for as much time as possible. A bit there, that's probably gonna be a warning. Super Gaming though, I don't think he wants to stay behind anymore.
Cortez got a better exit. And
He
now
doesn't have
it's
he's
gonna
not
be
using the
it's gonna be a
battery.
3-1, I think.
Cortez also the rocket ship behind his car.
Oh.
Viardi also taking his chance and overtaking Cortez around the outside. We see
Cortez around the outside. What a move that was from Asbiardi.
Viardi sends it on the inside. He has to watch out.
Oh,
He has
just
Super Gaming
about.
behind. Trying the switch back. Super Gaming has to worry about 10 Andrews as well.
And Cortez on lap 8 takes the lead of the race. Oh my god, guys, what a fight! And Andrews on the inside of Super Gaming. And he overtakes Super Gaming, has lost 4 places in this lap.
He's
Oh
dropped
my
down
God.
from P2 to P5 just on this lap. Cortez managed to take the lead. I think he was the smarter one out of everyone because he just used his battery and managed to get past 2 guys at the same time.
Yeah, but I mean, he probably has some low wings on that Aston Martin, okay, because the straight lines we had through Hungary Straight was absolutely insane.
So Super Gaming for some reason wasn't using his battery. Might be waiting for the strategies to pan out to use it.
Yeah, could be. I mean,
He also seeing Viardi, his strategy seems to be getting past Adam as soon as possible. Look upstairs, he's very close. Adam doesn't seem to have a lot of pace. Viardi is managing to get ahead quite a lot of places. He's already gained 4 places through this race. Fighting. As Viardi want to go, he's using the battery. Adam in a bit now. Viardi close enough to send it on the inside. No, but he goes on the outside. Ah, not far enough alongside.
He's really close now. He might send it into Abby.
The
No, not Abby, into
outside.
Club.
Still there. They're still side by side. Who's gonna get the better traction? Seems like Adam is around the outside. Yeah, this sticks behind him as... Who's that? Who's spun? I think that's Saad.
Oi.
Saad has spun it in the last corner. It was in the points. Now out of them.
Aye. Both Ferraris out of the points.
And Cortes gapping Adam. He's already a second ahead.
Well, that's definitely gonna help Adam and Gardi as Adam gets a moment exiting the second corner.
He goes for the move. Viardi goes for the move on the inside. Here. Through left field we go and... Oh, he takes the position quite easily
Ahead.
this
I
time.
don't think Adam wants to fight that much right now. I think he's realizing that his pace might not be as good as he expected at the start of the race.
As now it is an Aston Martin 1-2. Well, if you're Cortes, you may want to slow down a bit. Maybe to give Yardi DRS so he could defend from Adam.
Well, I don't know if you're Cortes, I don't know if you want to have these other three guys close to you on the DRS
I
train.
don't think he will. Yeah, definitely. He's not gonna do
I think
it.
you just want to get ahead. Plus, Yardi is already gapping Adam. But yeah. And Andrews. Is he gonna go for the move? Everyone going for the move on the outside. Not close enough. They want the switch back out into club chicane. On the inside, no. Bit too far back. But Cortes might not need to slow down because Viardi is just going faster.
Oh yeah. No, maybe those pieces are all of that after all.
He might get the DRS either way. Yeah, I think he's just going faster than Cortes at this point. Gotten the DRS on his... Well, Cortes is not gonna like this because that means that the entire train is gonna be hooked onto him. Yeah, he opens the DRS. He doesn't have a lot of battery, but seems to have the pace.
Well, we can expect those speedrunners to put within 2, maybe even 3 laps.
We see who is that? Is that Hugimi? Yep, that's Hugimi. Spun. Out of turn 3. 4. Heavier for him. I think he was in the points.
Ukrainian spun as well.
Run off.
Yes. Yeah.
Gardi 7 tenths. He's just closing in. Even at this point, the mediums are not dropping out. So far, at least.
He has to take the chance because the mediums are gonna drop out in a few laps. So
If the name retires on the track, just pausing and then hitting retire. I think his car is pulling out of the way nicely, at least. That is that car. Out of the way safely, I think. Yardi.
Well,
Oh,
Oh,
Adam
oh.
already into the pits, but speeding
in the
into
5
them.
seconds.
he's not gonna like that. He won that 3-second time penalty and now that 5 seconds because of the pits. Aye.
Guys, let's remember something. We have to see the title fight. I mean, let's not call it title fight, but we know what's gonna happen. So
Whoever leads out of this race have to keep remembering goes to whoever leads TRB championship, and I think at this point it's still Maybach.
Yeah, it is still Maybach.
because
Yeah, and Andrews will not be like.
He needs to gain
P5
7 points on Maybach.
Yeah, so Andrews will miss out by 2 points because P5 is 10 points and P3 is like 15.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
but he has a penalty.
oh yeah, that is true.
Does have a penalty. Wouldn't matter too much at this point, and Andrews is not enough ahead to get the points he needs. But I think it's top B, yep. Yeah, Adam went to the hearts, obvious choice. Give everyone now the tire situation. Cortes, I think he's pushing a bit, he wants to get Viardi maybe out of the DRS range now, as we see Viardi what is he gonna do. Still goes around for another lap. I think that's a good idea right now. Keep up it, pressure mediums.
It's gonna be interesting to see what Adam will end up on because he might even end up leading at this point.
I'm gonna leave this gap as Spartus comes in the pits.
But Adam probably is getting a little bit held up by Heyman Akin.
Hope he's
Let's see.
past him soon. I think he is though. Heyman is, yeah, he's not gonna get held up. Heyman comes into the pits. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the gap to leader right now as Andrews is getting really close to BRD as well. The moment I'm just gonna keep the gap to the leader to that we can watch what Adam is.
Yeah.
32.7 is right now. I think his tires will
Super
already
Gaming is
be
there.
hot enough. Yeah, look at that, he's already gained 2 tenths. Gaining. He is gaining quite a lot. Andrews, with that penalty, he does need to go ahead, maybe of VRD, but maybe VRD comes into the pits right now. I don't think he will dump much battery, but he still does dump some battery. VRD is still dumping a bit of battery as well. And Andrews to the inside.
Super Gaming is there. Super Gaming is there. Look at him. Oi, oi, oi.
Side by side.
VRD still stays out on those mediums. It looked like he started dropping a bit of pace there compared to Andrews at least.
Yeah, and I'm getting another penalty. That's gonna be 6 seconds for him already.
Hmm.
Basically puts him out of contention already.
Yeah, and in case
Super Gaming.
Oh,
Around the outside, he wants to go. It's not a usual move you see. BRD defense, but has Super Gaming put BRD enough out of shape? He is. Just to the inside, and Andrew's giving a bit of a slipstream to Super Gaming. But Adam's saying that that's the slap. Super Gaming goes ahead. And yeah, Adam, well, we saw he's put the fastest lap in. He'll let an undercut work maybe to get a bit of a gap. These guys.
but yeah, definitely. He's already gained quite a lot.
Training a bit, but I don't know if it's a lot.
No, it's not quite a lot because Cortez at the moment is quite pushing, but
Gained 3 tenths on the last lap, but I don't think that's enough. I think you need to be gaining more at this point.
but yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen as Super Gaming goes for Andrews.
I think we
On the
saw him
outside.
already ahead. We saw him doing this strategy on Bahrain as well, saving up his battery, just waiting until the pit stops to just push his battery, get ahead, and then push to get clear of everyone. As VRD still out
Yeah.
on track.
That's weird.
I think these mediums are gonna be borderline punctured.
But he's still keeping on the pace somewhat fairly decently.
Lost 2 plays on the last lap.
Oh,
Yeah,
quite a
there.
moment for him. Yeah. As Adam is on same gap at the
Yeah,
moment
really
with
close.
Cortez. Yeah.
Because
Maybe Viard is waiting for pitting to not get held up in traffic. I don't know.
he's 4 seconds behind. I don't think he's getting held up, even if they come in at the same lap. Plus,
So,
if
then
his teammate is ahead, he will see if he comes in or not. So I'm not sure what this decision is by VRD, unless he somehow wants to stretch these mediums 3 more laps and go to softs, but that will be almost impossible, I think, to.
Yeah. Maybe if he was on hards and stayed on the same train, he could have tried to do hard soft. Maybe that could have worked.
But I don't think on the mediums, unless he's going way higher up on the pressures, he's gonna be good.
I think he's gonna pit now.
No.
No.
He's not.
Well, I hope
It's
he
gonna
can see
be
the tire drag.
14 laps, Maybach already comes. He's the first one of the hard runners at the top who's hit it apart from. But no, Adam was a medium runner, so.
Adam goes for the overtake on Huggy. And he gets it done.
Yeah, he just gets it done, no much firing from. Yeah, no much firing for him.
Yeah, but even if it's gonna put Vivaldi in the long run because he might be on the fresh hards, but people ahead of him will be on fresh mediums.
Adam sets a fastest lap again. Maybe he's realizing he has to push a bit more.
As Maybach is gonna fight the position, probably no. He's quite
Adam.
ahead. Yeah.
Already ahead. Now he's a bit behind. On new mediums, first one on the track of new mediums.
Maybe Maybach is trying the undercut on Andrews. We don't know because Andrews
the undercut
is
we
quite
know.
close.
Undercut we know it works. So Yardi's just getting understeam everywhere. He's just lifting.
Yeah.
He needs to
Andrews
lift.
is quite close as well. Look at him.
I think Yardi right now he's just saving tires. I think he's lifting on the corners to try to save some tires. Yeah, he's definitely not. Does he come into the pits now? Yes, he does, with Super Gaming. Well, but Super Gaming gets a penalty coming into the pits.
This is gonna help Andrews.
Cortez sets the fastest lap,
Wow.
even on those old tires. The car.
What a pace from this guy we are seeing today.
Well, if that's so, this might be the lap where Cortez pates if he just set the fastest lap.
Yeah, I mean, he
Yeah.
had the gap. Oh, yeah.
Softs.
We see
Softs.
Yardi, he wanted to go for it. He wanted to go for the softs.
Oh, that's controversial,
But I don't think they last to him.
they will not, definitely.
I don't think they are, and if they do, they're
Only
gonna
at
be
safety car.
80%. Here, this track is a very high wear track. Adam, in his strategy, behind Super Gaming, but Super Gaming is gonna be on 70-degree tires. Adam there gets the DRS, and he just goes ahead.
Yeah, pretty nicely done. I mean,
Now that Super Gaming has a penalty, he might actually be fighting for a position with him on the long run.
well, but Adam would definitely have a lot more of those penalties, especially with that fast in time penalty. To get rid of that, he might need to pit in case there will be a, well, the only like moment when Adam could be kind of maybe saved would be when there would be a safety car and he would need to pit, so he could get rid of that 5-second time penalty.
I mean, yeah, but if there's a safety car right now, it's just gonna benefit Cortez, who's into the pits. Same with Andrews. Yeah, Kishel goes for another lap. He's gonna inherit the lead. For a lap.
He's
Maybe
extending-
stretching it to either go to softs or wait for the safety car. Either way, Super Gaming. Onto the back. They're catching up a lot, Adam and Super Gaming, on this lap. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna come ahead of Cortez, but they might be close enough.
They will be close, definitely.
Saad, Cortez is the pits. Maybach sets the fastest lap. St. Andrews has been undercarried by these guys. Yardi as well, and Andrews is losing a bit of places. He's on a newer medium, so lap newer, but guys ahead of him.
But that strategy from Yardi, it is quite questionable to say the least. As
Super Gaming takes the place back. Yeah.
he
Yeah,
just got past.
they need to maybe let Super Gaming through. Cortez still has the cold tires, so if they want to get to his DRS, it has to be between this lap and the next one. So, oh, Adams lost it or something. Yardi is on his inside. Sends it on the inside of Cops and makes the move. Yeah, Yardi definitely wants to go fast through the people
Yeah, he's gonna be having a great pace with the softs.
for 4 or 5 laps, and after that, I think they will drop off massively.
I mean, maybe he has some like extreme tire saving setup because he went with the lead for like 14 laps.
Yeah,
Or maybe even 15.
15.
Yeah,
he
that's
beat
a
it
lot
at the
for
end of
those
14
tires.
to 15, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a lot for those tires.
Yeah. And Kishel stays out.
I think
He's hoping for a
Kishel,
safety car.
I think, yeah, Kishel is just waiting for some. I don't know, Yardi is just the fastest
Wow.
lap. Even overtaking at Cops, he's still doing the fastest lap.
Yeah, we can see the pace advantage that the South have, but would the pace advantage will it keep up to the end of the race?
No. Definitely not.
As now Cortez starts to gain a little bit more on Super Gaming. And Yardi is There, he's on his diffuser. He's knocking on that diffuser. He says, "Let me pass. I want to go." And seems like he's gonna do it on the next straight. He has to wait a little bit. Of course, we know he's faster with his tires, but then the crucial part will be in around 6 laps from now on. So the big question is he gonna be able to keep it then until the end? We don't know.
We have to wait and see for that. I think Viardi just wants to go in the attack right now,
Gets a better exit than him, of course.
but
the
not
tire-
using any battery.
the
A
grip
bit at the
advantage.
end of the straight. On the outside of Super Gaming just slots in behind. He doesn't want to fight Viardi. He knows he has a penalty and that he doesn't want to lose, and that he wants to lose the least time possible. Kishel into the pits. Finally deciding to come into the pits, putting the mediums. I don't think he was risking any. I don't think he was risking any positions by doing that. Maybe one with Maybach.
As
Viardi.
Cortes and Viardi do almost the same lap. Cortes, thrilling pace today from Cortes. Now he needs to stay on. He needs to have a gap up until the last laps, and then he's gonna take it. So stay on track and take the win. Just this.
Yeah, although he has to watch on for Viardi in case he's gonna start gaining on him.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it. When Andrews and
Adam.
Adam.
Ooh, side by side into left field. Who's gonna be in front? He's gonna be side by side again. Is Andrews using the battery? Yes, he used it to be in front of Adam. And now he's gonna be.
I think I might just see it there. He just said, just go.
Might have
But
to
it's
like
gonna
that.
be take 2.
Is he
now.
gonna get the DRS? He is gonna get the DRS on Super Gaming as well, so they are, I think, once again hooked back to this train of cars.
I mean, what's happening to Maybach? He's fallen back quite a bit. He was 2 seconds behind. Now he's 5.1, 5.2 actually.
Maybe he just can get the same grip as the others on the mediums. Maybe just this isn't the tire for him.
I mean, let's remember that at this moment, and Andrews, if he overtakes Super Gaming, is looking for the TRA, right? Am I wrong?
Not right now, because Adam has 11 seconds of penalties.
I didn't see that.
So
Maybe-
unless some of Adam's penalties are removable, he's not. And even if he went to P3, no, if he went to P, it will be 15 points. Depends on fastest lap, and Maybach will get 8. So it will be a tie, but Maybach would have won a race. So I think he will be still ahead on the championship if that still
Yep.
happens.
Yeah.
Or maybe, because remember guys, Andrews got the 3-second time penalty on the first lap.
So maybe that's
So maybe they
also
can get
removable.
removed. Yeah, if
Yeah.
it gets
I
removed.
mean, at this point, it's not too much for him unless he goes up to P2. In an Andrews could finish, if he finishes right there where he is, he will get the P3. But I think P2 is gonna be there's gonna be a fight for the P2 until the end of the race.
Yeah,
Yeah, Maybach's
definitely.
dropping like half a second a lap. He's gonna have a half Kishel on his back anytime now.
As there is some lap Ferrari.
On AI. Yeah. But if Maybach doesn't get his pace back together, he's gonna I mean, Kishel catching quite a lot right now. Yardi is getting under 2 seconds of. So is Yardi catching? Is Yardi still good enough?
I mean, he didn't catch up, but he gained quite a bit. Like, he just gained a 10th or a 10th and a half in these laps. So not that much.
Super Gaming right now not putting that much pressure under him.
Yeah, maybe neither Jab is really pushing since he might just take the P2 with the softs. Maybe he's just taking it easy.
There's a
Oh,
spin, Doppy out of stow. Managed to not hit the wall, I think. Overheating tires a bit there. Carries on. It's VRD. Oh, Adam gets another penalty. 14
Aye.
seconds now.
That's not good.
Because VRD is definitely catching a bit, but he might be pushing his battery a bit too much.
Yeah, let's see
That's-
Cortez. How much battery does he have?
That's 36.7%. VRD has 10.
Oh, he's pushing quite a bit. Sector 1 once again for Dopey.
Overheating tires.
Super Gaming catch up to VRD.
Oh, he
Maybe
was,
there's
there's already 6 tenths there. He's
Was
pulling
it?
away from Andrew, so he gonna have DRS. Was very close through the detection. Andrews have DRS.
he will.
He will just about have DRS. But he's just on the verge of losing it.
Oh, the track limits for on Silverstone for Alan, they would definitely want to forget 14 seconds of penalties. Aye. Not a great day in the office for him.
Great for him. A bit of a break we have now. It's not gonna have a break, it's Maybach. Ishel is just catching up. And with the penalties of the guys ahead, if Ishel overtakes Maybach and gains a bit, he could be looking for a podium maybe.
Yeah, he has the pace for it, although there is only 5 laps left of the race.
He does have almost 4 lap newer
Sure.
tires on Maybach and
Yeah.
and 2-3 lap newer tires on Super Gaming and Andrews. So, yeah, see Dopey's spun
Oh.
there. He's a lapped car, so he's gonna be ghosted.
I thought Cortez spun. I was like, no.
He gets into the pits. I think he's
Tiring.
or going for a new set, maybe to set the fastest lap. That I'm not so sure about.
I mean, guys, if Kissel overtakes Maybach, are we gonna see Andres maybe on P1? If the situation stays like this?
If
It
I mean,
could happen.
if Kishel overtakes Maybach and then Andrews, which seems like it's gonna go up to P3, then he is going to get ahead of Maybach.
Ay. Dream start for Andres if this happens. And Dopey spun again.
Oh, has Dopey. I think he's spun it. Yeah, he spun it out of the pits.
That was the front wing.
He's done a Grosjean.
He's not enjoying his life.
Yeah, right now Maybach needs to defend with his life.
As Amen a kid.
That's not
Oh,
aiming, that's
Saad.
Saad. He was in the points, still in the points, but losing a place to Bartus. Super Gaming, getting really close. I think those shots are already starting to die off.
Yeah, if only we could see how much percentage he has on the tires. I think it's quite critical. Maybe Andrews can even get P2.
Maybe, but we'll have to wait and see. He's now outside of the DRS and maybe even being pushed a bit by Adam. Getting a bit closer. Now, I think we need to see.
Oh, Super Gaming with the different lines.
A bit of steer there. Top is spun it again, I think, on sector 3.
Let's not forget that Adam is quite close to Andrews as well. Maybach has fallen down to 7.8 and Kishel is quite close on him.
Gonna have to watch out for this as well. Because this will, I think, yeah, I mean, if Kishel gets ahead of Maybach and Maybach doesn't gain another place, then he will be behind Andrews on the standing.
Yeah, those finals they seem like to be really crucial now for the spot for Tier A. Well, that is
Super Gaming, very close. Once again. Does he have the straight line speed?
No, he's not.
No.
Back for a second. Now, Kishel. 60% battery. Not using it. He's fast enough either way. Doesn't want to overtake right now. Maybe he doesn't want to risk it.
Maybe on the last lap.
Maybe he knows it's just that place and he just wants to wait.
As Cortez is chilling in 3 seconds lead. As Super Gaming now is quite close on Weardy. These softs are fallen back. They fall back.
He's already
They
lost,
fell
I
back.
think, almost 7 tenths to Cortez
As-
on this lap, and Andrews has
Andrews,
managed to
yeah.
catch up.
Oh, they fight around the outside. Oh, Istes there on left field, on the inside, still there. Side by side they go, and it's gonna be side by side up until Cops. I think it is, but no. Super Gaming uses more energy, and he goes up into the podium places. That's P2, but Andrews is quite close on Viardi as well, and Viardi is still quite close on Super Gaming. Are we gonna see a three-way battle?
They
On
might.
stone?
Like, the souls are completely there. How is he still hanging on with those?
As and Andrews uses all the battery, he tries to have a look around the outside. He puts the
That's
Aston
this-
Martin wide, and he's gonna do the switchback to him. What's the Aston Martin gonna do? Is he gonna brake hard enough? Oh, they almost touch, barely. On the Aston Martin on the inside, out on the last corner. Wow, what a fighter! They're gonna go side by side to the first corner. They touch a little bit, and Andrews on the outside. Where are they? Oh my god! And now
Adam joins the battle now.
Adam on the outside now becomes the inside, and it takes the place of the Aston Martin. What
still
is
going
happening right now?
They're still going side by side.
As Kishel overtook Maybach.
Michel
Oh my
overtook
god!
Maybach. Wouldn't have mattered if Andrews is gonna get the P2. But even at this point, as this is going through the last lap, even then, Kishel still, not Kishel, Viardi still gets the P2
But
on penalties.
Maybach overtakes Kishel. Oh my god! Through left field, Maybach is back in position again. What are we witnessing? But
And Andrews right now, he's P3, so Maybach needs to keep this place.
No, even if he does,
No,
and also to be
Andrews.
ahead of
No,
him.
even if he does, he drops a place to Adam Maybach, so Maybach gains a place there to P5. We've completely forgot about that, so I don't know if
Andrews is on position.
right now
But
we don't really
let's go
know.
back to Cortez because he drove such a great race on the last corner. He goes on to win the first race in this season for Tier B as he celebrates.
So,
Super
oh,
Gaming
Kishel on
MVP.
Maybach!
Oh!
They've touched
Oh no.
somewhere on Stowe.
Oh, oh my god.
Controversial.
Now they're
On-
not gonna gain the place to Adam, I think. No, he's not by a
By
10.
a tenth! Oh, yo, yo, and Viardi is P2!
And I think that Viardi gets the P2 after the penalties, and Andrews might get that if he gets that removed. So that will mean an Andrews is to Tier A.
Yeah,
That
even with
that currently means an Andrews is on Tier A.
because Maybach for a tenth of a second, is not in Tier A.
Even if Maybach would have been P6, I don't think he would have made it with Andrews P3.
How much it is? 15?
No, yeah, P6 is 8 and 3 is
Even the
15,
day-
so it would have been tight, but Maybach,
Oh.
but Maybach won a race, so
But maybe Kishel can get a penalty. We don't know what happened there. We don't know. So,
yeah, we couldn't see.
But
That's- Arian, that's not.
that was like
Yeah,
quite a
that is
controversial
right.
finish.
That is right. And what a finish to that race.
A 1-2 for the Aston Martins. So does that mean that we might be leading the championship now?
I think they are leading right now.
Well,
But yeah, after
1-2
that, what's happened on Stowe, which I don't know it happened, Kishel gonna get a penalty or not, or even Maybach will get a penalty. We don't know what happened there.
Well, 1-2 for the Aston Martins led by Cortez. VRD P2, and Andres on the podium. Super Gaming taking that P4. Kishel P5, having a fairly decent drive. Adam G6, Maybach P7, quite unfortunate for him with that incident on stove. Snowy P8, Sar P9, and Lando rounding off the points, gaining that last position because of the penalties.
Europe managed to get a fastest lap in there at the end of the race. As
Quite an exciting race.
yeah, very exciting. Through quali onto the race.
Wow. As guys,
Look at this, all the times, all the penalties that were, all the warnings.
scroll through the results when you can. As now, we are gonna listen to the race winner, Cortez.
We
Tell
have
me
to
when I can
interview
bring him.
Cortez.
But
Have to
I would
interview
like I would like to talk to him fiercely because we always been quite friends quite a lot. So I would like to congratulate him.
Yeah, I guess you can go drag
Now
him.
we can come off him in.
What? Where is
Where
Cortez?
did he go?
Cortez? Hello?
Cortez?
Could you? Would you? He was in
I
the
mean-
waiting room literally a second ago.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not,
as soon as I was dragging him,
not in the waiting
I'm
room now.
I'm telling him to join back. Let's...
Well,
Wait a second.
by
Yeah.
that time we can as well interview.
Yeah, we
Yardi.
can interview VRD, yes, of course.
Yardi. Hello.
Oh, hello.
What was the strategy, my guy? From mediums to softs, and you still stick it into P2.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been better, but yeah, still great race. Both stints, my tires were dead.
I mean, what was the tire where you had there on the softs by the end of the race, if you know?
I think like 85%, so I'm very lucky not to get a puncture, because I think it starts from like 75-80% to
Oh
be in
god.
puncture range.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, you were quite lucky there to even get away from P2 and that. Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, you had a very, very nice race. You did qualify. Can you remind
Like
me?
7th, but
Oh.
I bottled my final lap, so wasn't ideal.
Yeah, you had a very nice drive from P7 to P2, even with that questionable strategy of yours. Yeah, you did a great job
And
today.
Ferrari are my inspiration, mate.
Well, I don't think they need to be your inspiration because it actually worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a way, it worked.
Yeah, somehow.
But yeah,
But
race, good pace, and yeah, I
Good
don't know if
points.
it's gonna be P2 or P3. It's we will have to wait until.
yeah, as far as I'm seeing, I think it's gonna be P3, but I'm happy with that anyway.
It will depend on.
Like,
I think it's St.
it,
Andrews penalties getting removed or not. Well, some penalties
yeah,
getting removed either way, so we'll have to wait and see for the steward verdicts. They come out in an hour, so an hour and a bit, so it shouldn't be too much
Yeah.
time.
Well,
But yeah, good race you had, and
let's
congratulations
talk.
on the podium at least.
yeah, thank you.
Right.
And
Let's
bye
talk.
bye.
Let's talk to Cortez now.
Hello, 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 Mr. Jose Antonio Cortez Sanchez.
Yes,
What a race! How did it
yeah.
feel to win?
It feels very good. I needed this win for sure because I had no confidence on the last race, and I won here with, in my little opinion, very good race. So I am very excited to win here. Yeah, it feels very good.
And your pace was quite good on the hards compared to the guys on the mediums behind you. So at first we were thinking you were going to let pass your teammates, which he was on the mediums, but then you didn't because you were a little bit faster. So what was going through your mind at that moment when you had your teammates fast behind with the best tires?
I know he had better tires. He had mediums. But I think like I thought in my mind that I had better pace and just keep the head down and keep going. Yeah, it worked. So
I mean, after this result, it must be a little bit sad to see that if you didn't bottle your first race, you were gonna be in tier A. But I'm sure
yeah,
you're
I know,
gonna
I know.
you're gonna make it. I mean, some
Who is
races.
going through tier A?
Seems like
It's
at the moment it's not confirmed, but
no. I
Uh,
think at the moment it's St Andrews.
and Andrews, okay. Okay.
I do think so because he got the P3 and maybe I got P7. So I think at the moment it's St Andrews, but maybe
Okay.
some penalties change that. We don't know yet, or maybe change that even to be a further gap to the leaders. But we'll have to wait and see. At the moment, I think it's St Andrews, but you're I
Yeah,
think up there now. I think you might be P3 or P4 on the championship now.
I don't know. I just fucked up my first race, so I can't be on tier A because of that. But yeah.
Well,
But still good race you had today.
Yeah, a still good race. I was improving also on quali. I remember I had good pace on quali, but I validated it on cops. So yeah, I had a very bad start, terrible. But yeah, I had very good pace. I did a double overtake after
Yeah,
Maggot.
we saw that. Stream.
Yeah, and I feel very confident today.
well, I guess good luck for you on our next race, which is Monaco. That
Yeah,
you definitely would want to avoid a couple of faults there. And yeah, I guess good luck for the future.
thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
bye.
And
And
our last
no,
driver.
I don't think we need to talk to our last driver.
No, I think Doppy tried his best. Didn't work out well for him. We can talk to him. Hello, Doppy.
Yo.
Yo. What happened on the race today? You didn't seem like you were having a great time today.
I had a good race. I was on pace. Was everyone like I felt good with the setup. I felt good with my abilities to win the race. Like I had everything under control. The race was perfect for me. But then came a guy in the first turn with AI who fucked my race up and boom.
And it went as and it was literally a snowball effect from there.
Huh?
It was literally a snowball effect from there.
Well, yeah. I mean, it didn't help that I was kind of distracted during the race, but yeah.
uh, lobby one stuff, I guess.
Yeah, but like, all I wanted to say is, ban AI. Thank you.
Well, we finished like this.
Think
I mean,
yeah, this is the there's no more interviews. I think yeah, and
Yeah.
so guess we'll I think we'll end up in there. Great race, great stuff here. 3 commentators for the first time in the season. I think it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, we might go even for future races with that. So
yeah, I actually loved it. So I would like to say thanks to Mr. Focuser and Mr. Max Fan or Fiable. I don't know how you want to call him. And yeah, it's been very good. And I would like to thank you guys, you commentators, and thank you guys, you that you watched. And I leave it to Focuser because he's the guy to do these things. He's more fitted.
Well, yeah, thank you both guys to be here, and I think we say goodbye to everyone.
yeah, I mean, well, is there anything you maybe you would want to add, Focuser or anyone?
What?
Would you guys maybe want to add maybe something? I mean, TRC the next week,
Oh yeah,
Monaco.
Oh
TRA
yeah.
next
week.
weekend
Y-
Monaco. Next week on Wednesday Monaco for TRC, and Friday tier A, Saturday tier B. Saturday also has, I think, the cup
cup
on
on
Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
So
Well,
important races next week, Monaco and Abu Dhabi for the cup, but Monaco, first time we do it, I think, on this league overall,
cup.
Yeah, yeah.
with no
It's
ghosting
gonna
on
be
tier A.
it's
So
gonna be quite hard, guys. It's gonna be quite hard.
let's hope
I
for
I, I
no major pileups and no qualifying blocks just by crashing.
Well, I guess whichever tier you're watching, you may want to watch all of them since they will be all in Monaco, and maybe even one of them will have a wet race or wet qualifying, which is gonna be even more interesting.
I mean I mean you want to see firstly the tier C race, because guys, tier C race on Monaco. I don't even have to say anything more. I just had it's just like this tier C Monaco. That's it. And then you have tier A, is the best of the league, and you're gonna see very very challenging race, and the most important qualifying, of course. So yeah, then tier B and the cup. Make sure to stay
Right.
tuned.
And I guess
And
we'll
yes,
see you everybody.
Yeah.
bye bye.
See ya.